Okay. Let's just hope that worked. Alright, so episode 1, the Enigma. One of Gotham's oldest and deadliest criminals has returned. Batman must work with allies old and new to stop this growing threat. Edward Enigma? I'm done with that. So the symbol is barely visible. Looks a lot lighter on OBS than it does on my computer. That's fun. We got super eyes. Ooh. Definitely going with the purple bat tech. That's our color. Gotta keep it synced with the first playthrough of season 1. Hopefully it actually imported my previous choices.
One fateful night, my parents gave their lives for me. They became my heroes. Their legacy untouchable. Until I learned the truth. My father, Thomas Wayne, was a criminal. He ruled over Gotham from the shadows. And everything I thought I knew about myself changed forever.
It was all a lie.
The children of Arkham exposed the truth about my father to Gotham. Their attack turned friends into enemies and threw the city into chaos. I was committed to Arkham Asylum, where I escaped with the help of a mental patient named John Doe. After a bloody battle, I put an end to it all in the catacombs beneath the city. The Penguin, Two-Face, and Lady Arkham were the first real challenge I faced as the Batman. But they would not be the last.
Dun dun dun.
Spring has arrived in Gotham, and with it comes City Hall's quarterly crime report. Crime is way down since the fall of the Children of Arkham, marking another triumph for newly minted Police Commissioner James Gordon. In a statement this morning, Gordon credited his success to the public partnership between the police and the Batman. He praised the mysterious vigilante for his sacrifice, describing him as essential to the security of the city. Things are looking up, citizens. After the long, dark winter comes the thaw. Now, if only the Knights could win again, everyone would be happy.
Lucky 13! There it is.
Rumi
I don't think
Mori,
anyone ever said that.
import-export magnate,
Lucky 13.
one-time Pipex CEO, international arms dealer. The world sees Mori as a legitimate businessman, a philanthropist who gives to charity, not a criminal getting rich off the suffering of innocence. A masterful performance. I wonder, if a man hides in plain sight for that long, does he forget who he really is? What do you think, Master Bruce? Must be hard to stay true to yourself.
I don't. I never forget what drives me. Protecting the innocent from people like Mori. That stays the same no matter what mask I wear.
Don't I know?
Masks are hard to maintain. If there are cracks in Mori's, we'll find them.
The GCPD already bugged his penthouse and found nothing. Meaning that if he's doing arms deals in Gotham...
They happen on the casino floor. I need to find a way to hear what Mori is saying.
Standing by for support.
I mean, you got some pretty serious
Look for
tech
something
right
with a
there on your
microphone.
eyes.
The Bat computer
He certainly enjoys the good life, doesn't he?
made a fortune running guns during the Arab Spring. Diversified into biotech shortly after. From what I understand, he's not one for pinching pennies.
Well, looks like roulette is his Achilles heel.
He has a reputation for being lucky, but then you don't need luck when you own the house.
Consumer model. Could be a good way to hear Mori's conversation. Al, I'm hacking into
Let's see how
Maury's
the
phone.
hacking in this game is.
Encrypting your signal. Last thing we want is for him to know you're here. We're in. You should be able to pick up audio from Maury's phone.
Oh, we don't actually have to hack it?
Enjoying
Alright.
themselves? Don't worry. I won't tell anyone with a badge.
He's on a roll. It's only a matter of time before he gets too chatty.
Try to blend in.
Uh-oh. I don't want to gamble. Gonna embarrass myself.
So, I've been sitting over there wondering, what's Bruce Wayne doing in a place like this? I figured you went to fancier casinos. Someplace where only high rollers go.
Don't tell
Play
me,
it off.
but I'm here undercover.
Don't worry, I can keep a secret.
Ooh.
You? What in the hell are you doing here?
Stop me if you've heard this one before. I begin and have no end. And I end all that begins. Who am I?
I don't give a damn. I told you 10 times. Our arrangement is over.
Death, Maury. I am death.
Something's happening, and it doesn't look like a deal.
The man in the hood. I remember him from your father's time. I think that's Riddler.
Is something wrong? You
Get
seem
on my way,
distracted.
lady. We're not
Bruce.
going on a date.
You think your gibberish intimidates me?
How about we go back to my place?
Oh,
I'll call my driver. Meet me outside?
well, since you put it like that,
Wow, she fucking
I
loved
never
it
do
too.
this, you know.
You know, me neither.
I never do this, only for billionaires.
No one threatens me in my own casino. Security!
Sir, it's time to leave.
For you? An easy one. What question can you never answer yes to?
I don't give a crap. Let's go.
Wrong. The correct answer is, are you dead?
Shit.
Now, let's get started.
Well, he's definitely the life of the party, that's for sure.
Get out of there. Get your suit.
Al, let Gordon know what's happening.
Right away.
Hey, no one leaves!
You really want to do this, young buck? Amateur.
Commissioner Gordon on the line. Scrambling audio now.
Gordon,
Batman, what's the status?
multiple gunmen, hostages at the casino. A madman in a mask.
Sure does come
Riddler's
packing.
back in Gotham. Riddler? He hasn't been seen in years.
Well, he's putting on quite a show.
There's a squad on the way. They'll be there shortly.
Be ready for a fight.
You know what? I'm gonna have this all cleared up by the time you get here. Don't worry. You guys are just gonna cause more trouble than you're worth anyway.
Please, please, we can make the deal. Anything you want.
Our issues can't be solved with handshakes, Maury.
This is what happens when you back out of a deal with me.
There's only one way you're getting out of this alive. You have to solve a riddle. And I choose my words carefully if I were you.
I hope I don't have to solve a
Listen
riddle.
closely.
No, please, don't do this.
Without fingers, I point. Without arms, I strike. Without feet, I run. Who am I?
I've got visual.
That drone fully functional.
I'll need a place to drop in without being noticed. Time for some recon.
It's a tricky one, isn't it? A mind bender that scratches at the very nature of our existence.
Riddler.
A terror from the past. I never thought I'd see him on our streets again. He's not to be taken lightly.
Distraction. Rattling around.
What are we talking about, Gamby?
Some kind of torture device.
Doesn't seem like he's getting out until he guesses the riddle.
This Riddler certainly has an imagination.
I know. Remember, choose your words carefully, Maury.
Riddler's taken hostages, casino patrons, innocent bystanders.
They're clearly not his main target. Must be an insurance policy.
I will get bored. You won't like that.
Cashier's booth. That'll do. Just need to take out the guard first.
No one's gonna notice.
Audio playback fully functional.
Time for a distraction.
The answer to the riddle. I don't know if that's how that works. Never even saw it coming.
I'm losing patience, Maury. Are you expecting a hint? Give me an answer!
Batman, we can't get in. The front's covered by gunmen and
Of course
they've
it
got
is.
the back barricaded with blackjack tables. How should I deploy when we're inside? I'm relying on your eyes and ears.
Make a frontal assault.
What's the best course of action?
Hit them with tear gas.
We need a distraction. Find a way to limit their line of sight.
Sounds like a plan. You're completely insane!
No, I don't believe that's it.
Oh god, I guess he has.
I'll clear a path.
He gets 4 answers, huh?
Give him hell. We're counting on you.
1 down. So many decisions.
Batman! You're ahead of schedule.
I'm here.
I'm a little busy right now, but I'll see if I can fit you in. Not him, the hostage! Shoot the hostage!
Let's anchor the hostage. I don't know what I'm doing. The combat in this one seems a lot better than the first. A lot more combos and whatnot.
Hiya, Bats.
Hey,
Batman clearly isn't using his head. Break it open.
With
I like your
pleasure.
facial hair, dude. Can you even hit me right now? Come on, dude. You're so slow. What? Tie him down or shock him. That's an easy choice. Oh god. He just fried his brain.
I've heard stories in the streets about you, Batman. You're the biggest name in Gotham since... well, since I left town. Everyone's very impressed with you. I'm not impressed. Gotham's
This little
criminals have
piggy
become
went to the
zealots and
market.
thugs in cheap suits. And you, I've come home to find a wannabe in my chair. Eating my goddamn porridge. This is my city. Now I'm back.
Gotham has forgotten you, Riddler. Crawl back under your rock before you get hurt.
Says the man with a hook at his throat. You're supposedly the world's greatest detective. Yet here you are, completely at my mercy. I don't see much
Gordon,
evidence
now.
of that.
Free scumbag!
You have to be kidding. Clever, but not smart enough. Let me show you how it was done back in the day.
You're not gonna win, man. Just face the facts.
Brawling like a common street hood. It just doesn't do it for me.
Follow the power lines. There must be a weak point.
If you get your head cut off, it's definitely not my fault. Oh.
You broke the cage. That's cheating.
Think I care about your rules?
I'd heard you were a man who followed a code. Why would you save that dirtbag's
You just
life?
cut off that man's fingers.
Maury
Don't
made
talk
his
to me
money
like
running
code.
guns, trading off the suffering of war. Why wouldn't you just let him die?
I believe in justice. Maury deserves a trial in a court of law. If he's guilty, his cell will be right next to yours.
Justice? Ridiculous. Either way, you won't be the one to put me there.
Then again, we did beat the shit out of everyone in the first season. Oh shit. Roundhouse or body slam? Going for full punishment. Give him a diving elbow too while you're at it.
You know how to scrap. I'll give you that. But it's not enough. Let's see how you do with something a little more cerebral. Better hurry, detective. Solve my puzzle soon. Or people are gonna get hurt. And we know you can't let that happen.
I'm not a very smart man. This could be trouble. Oh, he's basically Spider-Man. Shit. Goran, I'd prefer if you got the hell out of there right now. Please. Oh no.
You should have called us before going in, Gordon.
Waller?
After all, we're here to help.
The fuck is this lady? So far, so good. Oh, I love how Gordon charged in there and instead of shooting at everyone, he just fucking punches him in the face. That's my dude right there.
circuitry inside, but nothing obviously dangerous. The back computer will be able to analyze further.
Your days are numbered, bat freak. We'll see each other again.
Yeah, whatever.
Keep one eye in the sky, jerk-offs. Heavens are gonna fall on your goddamn heads.
Tell me all about it down at the precinct.
The Riddler's right hand in custody. Not a bad result, all told. Riddler used to leave clues at all his crime scenes. Always thought he was smarter than the people trying to catch him. Thought we could use help dragging him down. He got a sick pleasure out of taunting us.
Arrogance like that will be his undoing. He keeps showing off, he's bound to make a mistake.
Maybe, but we can't underestimate him. Riddler's heyday was a dark time in Gotham. From what we just saw, he hasn't mellowed with age.
Get Fernandez on it right away. Commissioner Gordon.
Brace yourselves. Just so you know, this woman has a lot of juice with the governor. Rub her the wrong way, I could end up on foot patrol till I retire.
My people are trained for situations
trying to rub
like
anyone.
this, Gordon. We'd have Riddler in custody if you'd only picked up the phone. So, you're the legendary Batman.
The
I've
one
heard a
and
great
only.
deal about you. So much so, I don't know if I should believe the hype.
I don't know who you think you are, but I don't like your attitude.
Who I think I am? Oh, I know I'm your new best friend.
This is Amanda Waller, director of the agency.
What are the feds doing here?
Riddler's their
shit.
case. The GCPD
No
has been
respect.
asked to open their doors to them. Give them whatever they need.
We've been tracking that maniac for some time. No one knows more about him than we do. World-class criminals like Riddler. They're kind of our specialty.
Sounds like the expertise we need.
Keep that attitude and we'll get along just fine. We're not always welcome.
I'm not here to be your friend, alright? Let's get
Riddler
that
used to
straight.
be a player in Gotham back when Thomas Wayne and Falcone ran the city. He disappeared so suddenly and for so long, everyone thought he was dead. Everyone was wrong. Riddler's back, and if these theatrics are anything to go by, he wants the whole city to know. My people tell me you did some good work handling him, Batman.
Mm-hmm.
You and me?
Damn right.
I bet we'd make a damn fine team. I heard how you dealt with Lady Arkham. Not to mention the city's corrupt mayor, Dent. We could do great things together if we joined forces.
Whatever you think you can bring to the table, I don't need it.
You knew me even a little, you wouldn't hesitate. Trust me, you want me on your side. The only real problem with your
Trust is
setup
earned, lady.
is who you're working with. Local law enforcement clearly can't cut
I
it.
got a local crime rate says otherwise. Ms. Waller,
Please, Commissioner. Tear gas. In a hostage situation, we got an ambulance full of civilians with their eyes swollen shut.
Sorry, Gordon.
Not to mention you let Riddler slip through your fingers. You GCPD cowboys clearly don't know what you're doing.
you're putting all this on me?
You're the commanding officer, aren't you? Or are those stars purely for show?
Back off, Waller. Don't blame the police, blame Riddler. Or hadn't you noticed he was the one cutting off fingers?
Oh, I noticed, all right. Just like I noticed you let him get away. I'm here to prevent this
Bitch, come on.
incompetence in the future. I gotta get a security detail on Maury while he's in the hospital.
Yo, I don't
Agent
trust you
Avesta
one
will
bit.
fill you in on what we know so far. As a token of interdepartmental cooperation.
The nerve on her. Don't tell these people a thing, especially about that puzzle. This is our town. We're the ones that'll catch Riddler.
Ooh, I thought you was gonna bite your head off for a second.
I'd like to see her try.
Special Agent Iman Avesta, Field Intelligence Specialist on the Riddler case.
Why, hello.
And my partner, Agent Blake.
How do you do?
You know, the last
I've put
time I
together
fell
this
for a pretty
psychological
lady,
profile of Riddler.
you turned on
You'll
me.
see when you read it. He's changed. For your eyes only, if you catch my drift. The target of the casino attack, Rumi Mori. Any idea what Riddler wanted with him? We figure it has something to do with why he's back in Gotham.
He was asking about a riddle.
What kind of riddle?
Something about a mindbender that drove men to madness.
Yeah, Gabby, I don't get it.
Interesting.
Doesn't make any sense.
I've heard that before. Thanks. That's a help.
You know, do you want to come back to my place and I can help you some more?
I'm Gotham born and raised, you know.
Oh.
My dad ran a store in the shadow of City Stadium. I just wanted to say it's a real honor to meet you. I do have something I want to ask, though. The criminally insane. You're drawn to them, aren't you? There's something in you that pulls you towards the danger. The chaos, the energy. You can't keep away, can you? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to pry.
Strong and silent.
I think I know you a little better now.
Uh-oh.
I'll be in touch.
Who knows if that was a good move or not.
Batman, before you go, Gotham's your city. I respect that. But you should know I don't have to play nice. I'm letting you hunt the Riddler for now. You better share everything you find.
Thank you for being so generous.
This courtesy call is gonna become something you really won't like. You get me? There's a lot of ways this could go.
Peace out. Deuces. I got a note on my permanent record. Hopefully she doesn't pull me into her office later and punish me. I hope that doesn't happen. That would be a real shame.
What an eventful evening. I have taken the liberty of preparing some refreshments.
Thanks, Al. I need to focus. Maybe music will help. Something with a beat.
The computer is finished scanning the Riddler's puzzle box. It's ready when you are.
Let's get to work.
Hang on, I'm gonna need to change the music box first. Oh, I can't change it. Wait, you're gonna tell me you're Bruce motherfucking Wayne, and this is how you're gonna put audio in your place?
Selina. She'll stay away if she knows what's good for her.
Selina Kyle came to Gotham to perform a number of robberies for the children of Arkham. Though she eventually helped me stop them, she left Gotham during Lady Arkham's final assault on the city, and I don't know whether she'll ever return. Despite our differences, I enjoyed sparring with her. Yeah, sparring with her. They did a lot of other things besides sparring. Harvey Dent was once a promising mayoral candidate and one of my closest friends.
Can I be a Sasquatch too?
Oh god, Wolfie.
You already are. My little baby son.
Dude, I fucking love that. I do not hear that enough. How's it going though, dude? Thank you for the sub. Alright, so Harvey was one of my closest friends. I supported his campaign and his vision for Gotham. After he was attacked by the children of Arkham, he became Two-Face, a violent and deeply paranoid criminal. During his brief stint as mayor, he used his authority to enforce martial law throughout the city. Penguin Oswald Cobblepot was a terrorist anarchist and my oldest friend. Born into one of Gotham's most prestigious families, he lived abroad after his mother was committed to Arkham Asylum by my father. He returned to Gotham to join the children of Arkham, seeking revenge on my family for destroying his. And Lady Arkham, Vicky Vale, was a well-known and respected reporter at the Gotham Gazette. But she was born Vicky Arkham, a victim of my father's criminal activities. She created her alter ego, Lady Arkham, and her terrorist organization, the Children of Arkham, to destroy Gotham's elite. I defeated her, but I don't know if she's alive or dead. Her body was never found. And that's not good, because we revealed our true identity to her. So if she's alive, that's really bad news for us. It doesn't work with your prime source for some reason.
No radioactivity.
Really? I'll have to take a look at that. It should.
Computer, run another scan. I want to be absolutely sure this thing is safe.
Also, I took the liberty of digging up everything I could find on the agency. There's plenty here. Know your enemy and all that.
Oh no, what's wrong with them?
It comes and goes. Ever since the kidnapping and all the other business with Lady Arkham.
Alfred.
No, don't you worry about me. No, I should be fine. It was worse after my first tour of duty.
Your family, Alfred. We worry about family.
He's got some serious PTSD then, huh?
It'll pass. Working always helps.
Gotham Citizen Support, GCPD Batman Partnership. Despite some heavy criticism from elected officials, the Gotham City Police Department's public partnership with the mass vigilante known as Batman has been a rousing success with the city's population. Across the board, crime in the Gotham City limits has been down from the previous year, with a violent crime sitting at a record low. Though some on the city council have raised concerns about Batman's hidden identity and his operation outside the restrictions of the law. It doesn't appear to be hurting public opinion. I don't care who he is, I care that he makes things safer, said grocery store owner Wayne Barton, whose business has seen a 50% spike in sales after dark in recent months. Council member Gail Rich is sympathetic to business owners like Barton, but she maintains until we know who this Batman is, I don't think we can ever be truly safe. Wayne Enterprises stock hits a record high of $120 per share today during afternoon trading, surpassing its previous high of $115 per share over a year ago. The record high is the latest event in the company's recent hot streak since Bruce Wayne returned to the company as CEO last year following his brief ouster. Wayne was removed from the CEO position last year and replaced with Oswald Cobblepot, in a move that resulted in Wayne publicly assaulting Cobblepot and being briefly admitted to Arkham Asylum. Wayne has since claimed that the assault was a side effect of a drug injection at the hands of former Gazette reporter Vicky Vale, who conducted criminal business under the name Lady Arkham. Hey man, even if I wasn't under the effects of a drug, I would have still beat his ass. Dent trial date pushed back again. A federal judge has delayed the start of former Gotham Mayor Harvey Dent's criminal trial by several more months, following the departure of the defendant's entire legal team. The team, led by attorney Brandon Hoffman, announced they were rescuing themselves in a pre-trial hearing on Monday morning. Instead, Dent, who previously served as Gotham's district attorney, has insisted on representing himself in the trial. In a statement in court, Hoffman said, "I no longer feel I can defend Mr. Dent to the best of my ability." Judge Harriet Stokes then moved to delay the trial for 2 more months while Dent prepared his case. This is the 4th delay to the trial and the 3rd set of attorneys to part ways with Dent, who's facing multiple charges of murder, criminal negligence, and fraud. Gazette investigation. What is the agency? It seems Batman is no longer the most mysterious crime fighter on the streets of Gotham City these days. Multiple sources from law enforcement have confirmed with the Gazette that a mysterious governmental entity known as the agency has been conducting operations in the city recently. On the record, there is no evidence of any federal crime fighter organization by this name, but many sources who have requested dude, this word always fucks with me. Anonymity. Fuck it. Have confirmed that the agency has been present at several recent crime scenes and exerted considerable authority. I have no idea who these people are, but when they show up, they're in charge, one officer said. They act like they know what they're doing, but with no way to check their track record, I guess we have to take them at their word. Officials say Cobblepot model prisoner. Yeah, bullshit. In stark contrast with the ongoing saga of Harvey Dent's legal battle, former Wayne Enterprises CEO and convicted domestic terrorist Oswald Cobblepot is a model prisoner at Blackgate Prison. The man who briefly aligned himself with the terrorist organization Children of Arkham pleaded guilty to all charges against him earlier this year. He was sentenced to 40 years to be served in Blackgate. Observers and legal experts were surprised at Cobblepot's decision to forego a hearing in court, but from all accounts he appears to be enjoying his new life in jail. We don't have a bad thing to say about him, said one Blackgate guard who wished to remain anonymous. You get to talking to him and he's actually pretty charming. He's super smart. Alright.
The agency. The public face of a shadow committee of military leaders, intelligence experts, and government officials. Civil rights violations, domestic black sites, decentralized accountability.
Like I said, I'm not the smartest,
it's
right?
all before Waller took over the director position. Perhaps she's given them a new direction.
Maybe, but the agency's empowered to override local law enforcement with impunity.
Oh, Batman's got some competition in town. I wonder if we need be worried about losing our unpaid and thoroughly exhausting job, I mean.
The Riddler's a flashy homicidal maniac with a thing for puzzles, and Waller and her agency might be just as dangerous.
Again, Waller may be running a more ethical operation these days.
Damn right. Gabby, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yes. Riddler terrorized this city long before you were Batman.
Gotham's original costumed criminal.
Yes. To have him returned, it's unsettling. I remember when he was the scourge of the underworld. Even Carmine Falcone gave him a wide berth. He was presumed dead for so long. Why come back to Gotham?
Well, he seemed to have a prior relationship with Mori. Some kind of axe to grind. Let me upload the rest of this to the Codex. The agency realized Riddler was still alive when he orchestrated a prison break at Peñadoro.
My men here say you let yourself get caught, Mr. Riddler.
Just Riddler.
Why willingly turn yourself in?
Oh, Mr. Warden, to get everyone else out, of course. That wasn't obvious.
The man's deranged. If you ask me, he needs help. He's clearly sick. The man is in urgent need of a doctor.
His victims are the ones who need help.
I'll concede you have a point.
What was that?
You should see your face. Its confusion is delightful. I think I'll take it with me.
Just slice off that man's face?
I take everything back.
Wait, who the hell are these people? Oh, is that my dad? Oh, yeah. Yep. Bahama? Oh. Oh, God. Here, let's check out some more information about here. I don't know whether to trust her or not. I got my first glance at Amanda Waller outside the casino after Riddler's grisly attack on Rumi Mori. Former congressional aide and political science PhD, Waller's irrepressible ambition has shot her straight to the top of the government's top covert law enforcement organization, the agency. She's recently been promoted to the regional director with a jurisdiction that spans the entire northeastern United States, including Gotham City. Gordon doesn't like her, that much is clear, understandable. She's a force of nature who's threatening his turf. I just wish I knew more about her intentions toward Gotham. She seems like she could be a powerful friend, but an even more powerful enemy. Ain't that the truth? And her. This girl wants to jump my bones, I'm pretty sure. It was Special Agent Iman Avesta who handed me the psychological profile and riddle. I don't know much about her other than she's a Gotham native and seems to have the confidence of Amanda Waller. She's also a huge fan of Batman, which is somewhat relieving. Maybe I can use that to my advantage in further dealings with the agency. I mean, you could probably use it to your advantage, but not with the agency, if you know what I'm saying. She's gonna be our love interest in this game.
Let's see what Riddler's little gift is all about.
Solve my puzzle soon, or people will get hurt. Riddler's MO hasn't changed in all these years.
Okay, so we're just gonna go right for it.
There's writing engraved along the rim. I have an eye, yet cannot see. Who am I?
That sounds familiar. I've heard it before.
Don't happen to remember the answer, do you?
Familiar?
Sadly, no.
I have an eye but cannot see. I have a hurricane. I have a needle. A one-eyed Jack. Blind justice.
The eye of a needle.
But how does that relate to the object in question?
Maybe it's telling us how to use it.
Sounds
it's
very
a record.
plausible.
Put out the record player, dude. Look at it.
Strange grooves.
See? I already know.
Needle. A record needle.
Good thing Batman's a hipster.
Batman means you've got half a chance of stopping a whole lot of pain. To be honest, you're already doing better than I thought. But don't sit around feeling pleased with yourself, unless you want to see me tear this city apart.
I suppose you're going to look in there.
An open invitation from the Riddler? Of course. Huh. Looks like I'm manipulating radio bands or waveforms, something. I'm not sure what I'm looking at or how any of it is actually displaying.
And that sound.
What? Oh, I'm not really sure about any of it. Get Lucius on the line, will you?
And it stopped.
Hey, Alfred.
Good morning, Lucius. I hope we're not interrupting your breakfast.
My youngest is probably stealing all the bacon, but duty calls. What's up?
This is a puzzle from the Riddler. There's a strange waveform pattern I can manipulate inside that needs your expertise.
Yeah, okay. I can meet you at Wayne Tower in a little bit. We'll, fire up the R&D lab.
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important, Lucius.
No, don't worry about it. It's actually gonna be a big day for me. Tiffany starts at Wayne Enterprises.
Tiffany? Really?
His daughter?
Your daughter, working alongside you. How wonderful.
Certainly is. Bruce, I'll see you soon.
Bye, Lucius. Can't wait to see Tiffany. I'll be at Wayne Tower.
Good hunting, Bruce.
We're at Wayne Tower. 8:37 a.m. Big band's in the office now. Let's see how many people try to kiss my ass.
Glad I caught you. I have some good news to share.
Good to hear it, Regina. It's what I've come to expect, with you as Wayne Enterprises chairperson.
I just talked to the board, and our stock price has doubled since you took the company back from Oswald Cobblepot. The Gazette's running a piece about it.
Look, I would love to hear all the details, but I've got a meeting with Lucius I've got to run to.
Well, I don't mean to pry, but what's in that case?
Why is it any of your
To
business?
be carrying around the office.
Why, Regina? You're prying.
Sorry.
Why is it so weird for a businessman to be
Forget I
carrying around a briefcase?
Well, I've got a meeting I've got to run to. We'll pick up this
Fuck outta here.
conversation this afternoon.
Sounds great.
Keep information to a low with her. She's trying to get rid of me once. Not gonna happen again.
You're in my chair.
Just updating the encryption on your bat tech. But if you want me to stop?
No, the seat is all yours.
This is the thing you were talking about?
One of Riddler's puzzles. Some kind of test.
Show me. Any idea what he's planning?
Not yet. That's why I need your help. If his history is anything to go by, he left us a clue. A psychological profile of Riddler.
Knowing how his mind works, this should come in handy.
No sign of explosives or poison. Already scanned for that in the cave.
Well, would you look at that? Micropulse waveform. And the sound it's giving off.
A signal, maybe? I couldn't decipher it. I was hoping you could help with that.
Hey.
I'll see what I can do.
It's coming in my office.
What in the...
It's not one of mine.
Think fast.
God damn it, Tiffany. Your daughter's already up to no good.
Hi, Dad.
Tiffany?
Hey, Bruce.
My God, Tiffany.
It's been a while.
Sneaking out of orientation your first day?
I just wanted to say hi to my new boss. I got you a present. A micro-drone prototype I developed in my spare time. High-end AV, stealth black shell, programmable for autonomous observation. Small, quiet, and super smart. Just like its designer. Not bad, huh? You always had a thing for toys. So hard to know what to get a man who has everything. So I made you some tech the government would be jealous of.
Someone here wants a raise.
She's already gunning for my job, Bruce. Can you believe it?
The hours you work? Not a chance. I actually have a life. Huh.
Wow.
There's something different about you.
You mean the chunk of my ear missing?
And I don't just mean what happened to your ear. I can't quite put my finger on it. But you look...
Well, please just don't say old.
Well, now that you mention it.
Hey, play nice. Bruce has had a rough year.
One's fucking hating on me right now.
Don't.
Too late, already touching.
Just be careful.
What a strange thing. This circuitry design. It's elaborate and unorthodox. Almost intentionally so. Like whoever put it together was kind of showing off. Huh. Micro pulse waves?
Yeah, that sounds like our man.
It's just weird. Seriously, what is this thing? I've never seen anything like it. It's like whoever made it.
Something your dad has been working on. Lucius, care to explain?
Oh, it's nothing. Just an old piece of tech that found its way into my lab.
But what does it do?
That's what we're trying to work out.
You guys are lucky I'm here to help.
Help with...
Figure this freakish thing out.
Tiffany did graduate first in her class at Cornell in molecular engineering.
Let me take a crack at it. I can help you get to the bottom of this. Figure out what it does.
Why don't you get through your first day before moving on to something so advanced.
Advanced. Whatever.
I don't think she's like
I've
that.
got to get back to orientation anyway.
Like, yeah, it's Lucius's daughter, but we can't have her just jump on board right from the get-go.
Have fun scratching your heads.
All right then. Time to crack this puzzle.
We gotta be careful with who we let in on this stuff.
I never told her, you know. Told her what I really do at Wayne Enterprises. What, we do. I understand your hesitation about involving her in this Riddler business. But, you should consider bringing Tiffany into the fold. Into the mission. If not now, then in the future. We're going to need help. If we're going to be dealing with the likes of Riddler. And we can trust her.
Well, if she's anything like you...
She's better than me.
Okay.
We still gotta be careful.
Let's give her a shot.
Well, that's not what I meant.
We'll start thinking about how we can broach the subject with her. In the meantime, Riddler's puzzle will be a
I said
fine
she'd be a good fit in the future.
Shall we go down to
not
the
right
lab?
now.
Actually, the equipment we need is down in my office. We'll get this taken care of in no time.
No.
Mr. Wayne.
She wants me.
Yes?
I'm Special Agent Avesta.
I know.
This is my partner, Special Agent Blake.
Well, I guess I'll see you in a bit. I'll be down in my office. Whenever you, get done here?
I'll be down in a few.
No worries. I'll, start without you.
Sorry for the unannounced visit. We're with the agency's Behavioral Analysis Unit. We just came by to ask a few questions.
Is this gonna take long? It's not really a good time.
I'm afraid this meeting isn't optional.
You'll just have to put up with us for a few minutes.
This guy's a badass.
This office, it really represents you.
Well, I like to think so.
What? Big? Wink, wink.
Is this you?
Yeah.
How old?
I don't know, 7, 8, maybe?
So happy. After everything you've been through, I don't know how you still do it.
Do what exactly?
It wasn't long ago when you were the most hated man in Gotham, yet you still give so much back to the city. Why do you continue to help Gotham? Most people wouldn't be so charitable after that.
How's it going down there?
I, left that file on your desk. Think you could bring it down?
I'll be down in just a second. Sorry about that. What were you saying?
Oh, busy
I was saying
guy,
you're a
right?
bit of a mystery.
Well, time for this line of questioning.
What is it you want?
The agency recently brought me in to draft a psychological portrait of the Riddler. We've been tracking him for months, but haven't been able to find him.
Riddler? That psycho from the news?
I thought you'd be interested, considering your history.
My history?
A lot of things happened to you last year, and not all of them were good. You helped the GCPD capture Oswald Cobblepot, better known as the Penguin. He was a terrorist, a member of the Children of Arkham, and your friend.
From the past.
Come to
Alright.
think of it, you've been associated with quite a few psychopaths over the years.
I wouldn't go that far.
I would.
That's pretty
Criminally
accurate.
insane. They seem drawn to you. Either that, or you're often in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yes, having money and fame makes you an easy target. I've had my fair share of crazies knocking on my door.
Like this guy. I think you'd know him as
I
John
mean-
Doe.
We understand that it
Guilty.
was during your stay in Arkham where you and John met and became friends. From the sound of it,
He's actually a
you two
really
were
nice guy.
close.
Yeah, we were friendly. He showed me around Arkham.
Is that right? A According to hospital records, you and John were involved in a riot.
They captured the whole incident on video.
I saw you flee after John cut another inmate, a man named Victor Zaz.
Yes, I was terrified.
Several people were hurt.
I got out of there as fast as I could.
I don't blame you. You must have been scared.
I was terrified.
John was discharged from Arkham months ago. No one has seen or heard from him since.
Wait, they actually discharged him?
You have.
Why would you think that?
He listed you as his emergency contact. Sounds like you two were pretty close to me.
I did not agree to that. Why would he write down my name?
It's obvious. You're important to him.
Well, I haven't seen or heard from him, so... Did he do something wrong?
He's a person of interest. You see, we've got a wall in the office with a bunch of photos pinned to it. Two-Face, Penguin, Lady Arkham, you know, Gotham's most notorious. They've got all these little strings connecting them to one another, like a web. And you, my friend, are at the center. You keep pretty strange company for someone who wants everyone to think they're such a stand-up guy.
I'm sorry, are you accusing me of something?
Should we be?
You know more than you're letting on, Mr. Wayne. Maybe you're afraid. Maybe you don't trust us. Or maybe you're a criminal, like your father. Maybe you're not the hero people think you are.
Get the hell out of my... That's an evacuation warning. It's time for you to leave.
We'll pick this up another time.
No, I'm done talking to you.
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking... What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce. Riddler really pulled a good one over on us. I might still be able to disable it, but...
Lucius, please tell me what's wrong.
Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Lucius?
What?
We really made a difference, didn't we, Batman?
Lucius!
What the fuck?
Lucius! No!
I liked Lucius. Oh,
1 killed and 14 injured after a tragic explosion.
The GCPD is
I guess now we need to bring his daughter into the fold, don't we? We don't have our
Wayne
genius
Enterprises'
anymore.
chief technology officer, Lucius Fox, died last Tuesday in the violent blast.
Son of a bitch.
A small service is being held for the tech giant and father of 3 at Divinity Church this Sunday.
You were always there for me, Lucius. From the very beginning. I'm gonna miss you.
He was a good man. To lose him like this, it's hard to bear. Lucius helped raise you, Bruce. It was family. Riddler's attack on the casino was one thing, but this is personal. We can't let him get away with it. Riddler struck at the heart of our operations and tore a family apart in the process.
Riddler will pay for what he's done. I swear
Beat
to
his
you.
ass. Maybe I can impale him on some rebar again.
Maybe it's what's called for, given the circumstances. Of course, it won't bring poor Lucius back. I can't imagine how devastated she must be. To lose her father in such a violent way.
I should go talk to her.
Yes, she can use all the support she can get.
Hey, Tiffany.
I still can't believe he's gone. None of this feels real.
Tiffany, I know what you're going through. I remember what it was like when I lost my parents. That, sudden emptiness. There's no feeling like it in the world.
I don't think it'll ever go away.
It certainly didn't for me.
He loved working for you, you know? They hardly saw him at home because of it. Mom used to complain my little brother was growing up without a dad. Now I guess it's true.
Damn.
He was so busy. I can't remember the last time I got to hang out with him. Just father and daughter. Just thought there'd be more time. There were so many things I wanted to talk to him about.
I asked a lot of him. Maybe too much.
And he gave it all, didn't he? A real company man. Well, I hope it was worth it.
Oh. Come on. Oh.
Tiffany.
I'm sorry.
It's not my fault.
I know I shouldn't blame you.
We don't need to turn her into a villain.
It's okay. Just let it out.
I'm just trying to wrap my head around it all. I saw his remains, Bruce. There was hardly anything left. What were you guys working on that could have caused that? It doesn't quite add up. Please tell me. For my own sanity.
Tiffany, I will tell you soon. Just not here.
What do you mean? Why not?
It's not the right time.
Odd, Bruce. What are you mixed up in?
Just be blunt.
Fine. Just tell me one thing. That weird disc. You were trying to keep me away from it. Was that what killed him? Did you put my father's life at risk for that? I'm begging you. Just tell me that one thing. I need to know.
I thought it was safe, Tiffany. I really did. I had no idea Lucius could get hurt. Please forgive me.
Forgive you? I hope you can forgive yourself. Whatever you got my father into, I will find out. And I will shout it to the world.
Alright, I guess we don't have her as an ally anymore. Oh, fuck. But we couldn't lie to her.
So
She lost her dad.
It's such a shame. At least he went out with a bang, right? Now, for that, we can all be grateful.
You knew my father.
Well, no, but... Whoa. What the heck?
Hey, we're friends.
Seriously,
Shut your
Bruce?
mouth.
This guy's with you.
I'm so sorry. I will handle this.
Jeez,
Just
Bruce,
always
that's
rubbing
quite a-
people the wrong way.
Gonna leave a bruise for sure.
What are you doing here?
I told you I'd see you again, didn't I?
And this was the place you chose.
We're two threads in the same stitch. Look, I got you a little something, just to mark the occasion.
Oh, that was very thoughtful. Thanks. Sorry. Get well soon, John. Aww. How can you hate the Joker for that?
See, I thought it might make you feel better.
I think he's making a real
Thank
effort.
you, John. That's very considerate of you.
Oh, good. I wasn't sure. First time at a funeral, you see. People get upset at the littlest things. It hasn't been easy for me out here, you know? I'm the new guy now. It's the freedom that gets to you. There's so damn much you hardly know what to do with it.
Take it easy, John.
It's not like Arkham. Sometimes I miss those padded walls. You knew where the lines were drawn, which ones not to cross. There's no going back for me, though. I'm cured. Dr. Leland said so herself. Cross my heart. Off the meds and everything.
No, the meds you definitely
If
still need.
everyone could please take their seats, we will begin.
Would you
Just sit down.
Today we gather to honor the memory of Lucius Fox. He was a friend, a father, a husband, a leader.
You are crashing my friend's funeral, John. You better have a good reason.
Oh, I do. I need that, favor you owe me.
Right now?
For settling the score with Zaz, and, you know, getting you out of Arkham. You're gonna do right by me, aren't you? I know you're a man of your word.
I gave you my word, didn't I? I'll stand by it.
I knew the moment we met. Friends for life.
So many points in your lives, and now he's gone.
Well, man, on my word, I don't know what you want me to
met some
do.
inspiring people out here. Made some new friends. Made a kind of pact. They're amazing, Bruce. That special breed who live by their own rules. They remind me of you. Of your father.
So who are they?
You'll find out when you meet them. They're looking to bring someone like you into the fold.
Someone with money? Is that what you're saying?
You will meet them for me, won't you? Please, I've got a lot writing on this. I already told them you would. Please don't let me down.
I'd be happy to chat with
I
your
need to
friends,
know
John.
who I need to hunt next.
Just say when and where.
I was so hoping you'd say that. We are going to have so much fun. I knew this would work out. This air between us, this is real. You can't force this kind of friendship. I want to commemorate the moment.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. Oh,
The guys will
God.
be so excited. Now, what filter should I use?
Put that away. This is a funeral, for God's sake.
I'm sorry. I got so caught up in it all, I completely forgot. I just know you're gonna hit it off with the guys.
I can't afford him to take a picture.
I should warn you, though. I've got an enemy. Real piece of work. Calls himself the Riddler.
Okay.
How do you know the Riddler?
This is some good intel.
I want to rip his eyeballs out. He's a thief and a killer, and worst of all, he's rude. I tried to let the authorities know the kind of lowlife they're dealing with, but wait a minute, you know him too. Of course, a man of Bruce Wayne's caliber knows everyone, so I shouldn't be surprised. Not your usual crowd, though. Or so I thought.
If I were you, I'd stay away from Riddler, John. He's dangerous.
Well, you don't have to tell me twice, buddy boy. If I had my way, that smarmy know-it-all would never leave his hole.
You mean his hole? You know where he is.
No, not exactly, no. Maybe I said too much.
I already said I'd meet your friends, John. Now tell me what you know.
Jeez. Well, if it means that much to you. Yeah, I really don't know much. I heard the egomaniac always made people go to him for meetings. Somewhere in the East End.
Where in the East End?
Honestly, that's all I know. And even that might be out of date. If you're so eager to find him, why don't you let me help you? I'll find out where he is and get back to you. See if I can't find out where that jerk puts his head down. It'd be just like the old days.
Yeah, to keep them
Do
separated.
not get involved.
When this clearly means so much to you. No. Don't you worry about a thing. I'll take care of this. Just meet my friends later, like I asked.
Oh, god damn it.
Look, I think I outstayed my welcome here. I'm just gonna sleep.
Oh, now you're gonna leave? After you made everything fucking awkward?
Excuse me. Sorry. It's been so nice catching up, Bruce. I miss this trust between us.
You know what?
I know we'll see each other again soon.
I think he's good.
Be in touch. Goodbye, Bruce. Until next time.
I mean, he's been nothing but nice to me so far.
Certainly not one for decorum. I don't think that outburst went unnoticed.
Whatever you say about John, he gave me a lead on Riddler's location. Inform Gordon. Tell him to drag up GCPD records on Gotham's East End. And tell him we're on Riddler's trail.
Oh, so far so good.